What's good, guys? It's your girl Elysia, and by the title, as you can see, today we're going to be talking about my experience with COVID-19. I know. I can't believe it either. Okay, but all jokes aside, we're going to be talking about my symptoms, how I recovered, and how it all started. So, if you guys are interested, just keep on watching. Okay, so let me start off by saying I was one of the ones that thought that it was fake. Like, I never thought I was going to catch the virus, y'all, to be honest. And I thought that, it was the government trying to distract us from something or... Shut up! Shut up! I'm doing a YouTube video, y'all. Don't laugh at me. Okay, so, anyway, so I thought it was the government trying to distract us from something. And I just never thought I'd be one of the ones to catch the virus. So, yeah, anyway. But as you guys can see by the thumbnail and the title, I tested positive. And I know I seem fine, like nothing's wrong with me. I am considered asymptomatic or whatever you call it. But I did still end up having, a few symptoms that I'm finna share with you guys. So, just hold down. I was honestly shocked and scared because so many people have died from this virus. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to be one of the ones on social media with RIP next to my shirt or whatever. Like, I was scared. I didn't know if things was going to get worse or, get better. Because, I was feeling fine. I wasn't feeling nothing. You know what I'm saying? But, I mean, symptoms do come, as the days go on. So, I was just, like, kind of anxious about, the days ahead. So, I didn't know how things was going to be. So this is how it all started. So me and my friend, I'm not gonna name no names, they want to stay anonymous while he over there making all that noise and stuff. They want to stay anonymous. They don't want everybody in their business and stuff. So okay, so basically we decided we wanted to go out to eat. We hadn't did nothing, whatever, blah, 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 blah. So we decided to go out to eat with two of our other friends, right? So that whole day I was already feeling like congested a little bit and a little kind of off, but I thought it was due to like the pollen or whatever, because I am allergic to that. So I thought it was because of that. So I don't know, I thought I was having like allergies or something. I don't know. Oh, and when I say I'm allergic to pollen, like really, really bad, like bad. Like I be sneezing, my whole face be just, it be real bad, y'all. It ain't pretty. I hate pollen. I hate springtime and I hate summertime because that's when the pollen just comes and just messes my whole life up. My whole life just turns upside down and I freaking hate it. Sorry. So anyway, I didn't pay it any mind. I thought it could have been COVID. Like, it did cross my mind. But, I didn't think too much about it, which I should have, but I didn't. And that was because, like, when I looked up the symptoms for COVID, like, the first symptoms that they say that you have is no taste or smell. I was only, congested and just feeling kind of stuffy. So, I didn't really, that's why I didn't think too much of it. But it doesn't matter what symptoms you guys get. Just make sure you guys get tested, so it's better safe than sorry. Okay, so we're gonna fast forward to the next day. So I went to work. I wasn't thinking nothing of it. And, the first 2 hours, I'm working, everything is fine. Then out of nowhere, I get like winded. I started getting like real tired. Like, I could fall asleep and my coworkers could just walk all over me and I would still be asleep. That's how tired I was. Like, I was pregnant tired. I was tired, y'all. I was sleepy. And then I was kind of like spaced out too. So I don't know. I knew something was off. But I didn't want to think too hard about it. Like, I didn't want to get myself, like worked up and, and have a freaking panic attack. So, I just thought it was, I don't know, guys. My mind was just everywhere. I was just staring off into space. Like, I know people was looking at me like, what is wrong with this girl? Like, why is she over there looking like she on crack or something? Okay, guys, so let me calm down because I'm yelling. I don't know. I'm excited for something. So, and mind you, I had got me a good 7-8 hours of sleep. So I don't know why I was that tired, honestly, guys. I was like, I know I am not pregnant, bro. Like, I can't, no, I don't need no. Fast forward to the next day. This is when things got really bad for my friend. Okay, I'm just giving you guys a little backstory. I'm gonna get into all the symptoms and how I've recovered and how I've, you know, gotten over it pretty much, but I just want to tell you guys this story because it was sad. It was very traumatizing for me. I never went through it. Okay, so fast forward to the next day. My friend had FaceTime me, just kind of like acting a little weird. He was sweating. He was like hot and cold. He was having hot and cold chills. He was sweating really bad, and he seemed kind of like anxious and nervous. So, you know, I mean, I don't. That's not like him. So I don't know. It was kind of weird to see him like that. And he had made a comment like, if I die, I love you. And I'm just like, boy, don't say that. What are you talking about? You is not gonna die. I guess he wanted me to come and be with him because he was, you know, kind of nervous. So I was just like, yeah, you know, just like, come pick me up. And just come pick me up or whatever. He came and got me, and we decided, we was like, okay, why not just go get tested? Because you having all these symptoms. I'm a little stuffy. I don't know what's going on. You know, let's just go somewhere and get tested. So we pulled up to the school, middle school that was doing testing, but we ended up pulling up too late. So they told us to come back the next morning. So it was like, whatever. So we ended up going to Walmart, got some soups and some different stuffs, you know, just to kind of manage our symptoms. Then we came back to his house and ate the soup, whatever, and then he laid down because he was tired. I was telling him, I was like, hey, you know, just lay down, don't do too much, you know, it's already hot in here, it's hot out. It was hot in his house, it was hot out, it was extremely hot outside, and he was already sweating. So I was just like, you know, just lay down or whatever. And so he laid down, and then I sat next to him, and then we started watching some show, and I like 5 to 10 minutes into that, out of nowhere, I heard like a loud like cry almost. And so I looked over, and like his whole body was just kind of like stretched out, like intensely like stretched out. And so he kind of started shaking and foaming at the mouth. I had never been through nothing like that, so I was kind of scared. And I looked over and I hurried up and like flipped him on the side, and that's when I started screaming for his mom. His mom rushed in there. I'm sorry, I'm talking fast, y'all, but I'm just trying to get it out because I ain't trying to ramble too much. But his mom rushed in the room, and then I was telling her, call 911, call the police. I was like, call the police. She was like, call the police. And I was like, call 911. And then when she seen him, she seen what I was talking about while I was saying call 911. And so as we were like kind of getting him together, calming him down, wiping him down and stuff, because he was sweating really bad, and she called the ambulance, and then they ended up coming. And by the time they came, they took a long time. They took a long time to get here. And so by the time they came, he was already calming down and coming back like conscious or whatever. And so he was already coming back conscious or whatever. And so he was like trying to get up, and you know, we was trying to tell him, you know, lay back down or whatever, because you know his body is like, I don't know how to explain it, y'all. It was crazy. And so anyway, fast forward, the ambulance came and they took him to the ER. So when we got to the ER, the doctor basically told us that he was extremely dehydrated, and plus he had went and worked out that morning, so that made it even worse. Also, that he tested positive for COVID-19. So I was like, okay, whoa. I was first of all, I had never been, you know, I never witnessed somebody have a seizure. It's a big deal, but I'm not trying to make it like it's just a big crazy deal. You know, people do have seizures from things like this, but I was just scared because I didn't know if that was like one of the symptoms. Like, oh my God, like that's one of my worst fears, is having a seizure. And I was like, is this part of it? Like, am I gonna end up having a seizure? But no, as long as you stay hydrated, you're good. You know, eat right, whatever. You're not gonna have a seizure. That was just his problem, because he I guess he didn't drink enough fluids that day, so they ended up filling him up with fluids, and he did, you know, get to feeling a little better. But my anxiety just went through the roof, because I already have anxiety. So this whole thing, I figured if he had it, I know I had it. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, oh my God, please God, please no. Oh my God, please God, please, I don't want to die, first of all. You know, I still have life to live. I didn't know what to think, y'all. Anyway, let's continue. Let's fast forward again to the next day. So my symptoms began to get worse. The next day, I ended up having like a tension headache. It kind of started off. With that, my eyes and my nose was burning. Like I had like a burning sensation in my eyes and my nose on top of the headache. I was like, man, okay, this is like, I'm starting to get more and more symptoms. You know, I ain't felt my nose and my eyes burn in so long. Like, even with my allergies, I don't be having a burning sensation in my eyes and my nose. I just have like a lot of sneezing and congestion and itchy eyes. Like, my eyes and my nose don't be burning. So I was just like, that's just weird. So I wanted to get my results back fast. So I said, you know what, bump going to some place where I can swab and get my stuff back in 7 days. I'm not waiting on 7 days. Like, what if my symptoms get worse and I don't even know that I got COVID this whole time? So I was like, I'm gonna go to the ER, and I don't suggest that you guys do this, but this is what I did. I made my symptoms seem, you know, kind of worse than what they was. That way I can get my test back within 24 hours, boo-boo, and that's what I did. So I went and told them all my symptoms. They swabbed my nose. Let me tell you guys about the nose swab. Let me tell you guys about that, because I know some of y'all want to know, how does that feel up in your nose? Okay, so I got two. Okay, this nostril and this nostril. Okay, so this nostril, the first leg, because I got two tests, by the way. This nostril, she didn't, you're supposed to stick it in and swab for like 15 seconds. She didn't even stick it that far, and she like swabbed for like 3 seconds. But it still came back positive. So, I mean, I guess I appreciate her for that, whatever. So, but this one, the next lady that did it, she went, oh my God, she like went way back. Like, she poked something back there. I was like, oh my God, what is, oh my, I was just sitting here making this face like, ah. And she put the thing all the way back there for 15 seconds. And when I tell you, my eyes and my nose was already burning. So it's like, my whole face was on fire because she stuck it so far back, and she kept it in there for 15 seconds and was just swirling it around. I'm like, oh my God. And I have a high tolerance of pain, so, you know, I took it like, you know what I'm talking about? But it's very uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? You can tolerate it, whatever, you know, but it is very uncomfortable. I would say that. But it's not as bad as people make it seem. So I don't want y'all to be scared. Everybody go get tested, you know what I'm saying? Because you could be asymptomatic and be passing it on to other people because you don't even know that you have it, because you ain't having no symptoms, or you having mild symptoms and think you just got allergies just like me. No, boo-boo. Go get tested, because it's real out here. And people, you know, you can get somebody older sick that got underlying diseases and they end up dying, and we don't want that, okay? So please, y'all, please go get tested. Okay, so it feels like a lot has happened so far, but we're only on day 3. So day 3, I was still having the congestion, the allergies, the nose and eyes burning sensation. I was still having that, but now day number 3 comes, and I'm feeling a little rumble in my tummy or whatever. So I was like, that's weird. I ain't ate nothing to set my stomach off. So TMI, but this, you know, I gotta get it real to y'all. So I had a little bit of I had mild diarrhea. So yeah, I did look that up. That is one of the symptoms, is diarrhea. So I was like, okay. I hadn't got my results back by this time either. So I was like, you know what? I think I know that I have. Before even the test even comes back, all these, I don't get sick. I never get sick. The only thing I deal with, like I said, is allergies. So I just knew something wasn't right, and I knew it has to be COVID because my friend had COVID. So I just knew, like, okay, I have diarrhea. This is part of one of the symptoms. I know that this has to be COVID. You know, let me say, before I had like the diarrhea, I had like mild lower abdominal cramps, and I had already had my period, so I knew I wasn't finna start my period. That was another symptom. I had mild abdominal cramps. So okay, so before I go to the my next symptoms, that day I did the next day I did get my results back. Okay, wait, before I get to that, sorry, I'm all over the place, a lot, you know, I don't know. Okay, so before I get to that, I was also very, like, thirsty, like, really, really thirsty. I don't know if that's, like, a symptom of the virus, but it did make me like extremely thirsty. So I've been drinking, you know, my Essentia. This has 9.5, can y'all see that? 9.5 pH. It has calcium, magnesium, potassium, you know, all those electrolytes that you need to stay dehydrated. I mean, to stay hydrated. Sorry, guys. Hold on, I'm thirsty now. Who is that? Let's fast forward to the next day. So I'm going to insert like a screen record, a little clip of my results. I ended up testing positive for COVID. My other symptom was weight loss. I done lost like, I think I was a good 130, and I think I'm down to like 120 or 25. I don't know. So I lost a couple pounds. That was another symptom. It says it makes you like anorexic, or anorexia is one of the symptoms, but I ain't anorexic, but it did make me lose a couple pounds. The days before I started even having symptoms, I want to add this in here, I did start losing my appetite. Like, I didn't really have an appetite. I didn't want to eat. I was feeling fine, but I don't know, I just didn't want to eat. But I didn't pay it any mind, because sometimes, like, I guess that's why I'm so small now, because I don't be eating much. You know, I love to eat, but I don't eat much, if that makes sense. Yeah, it's weird, I know. My next symptoms were, I lost my smell. I didn't lose my taste, a little bit, but I could still taste my food. I'm happy about that. I could still taste my food, but I lost my smell. Like, I'm still trying to get my smell back now, but I kind of only smell out of one nostril. I have this perfume that's pretty strong, so I sprayed it and I couldn't smell nothing. And I was like, what the heck? So I sprayed it on my arm and I put it like up to my mouth. I put it up to my mouth and I still couldn't smell nothing. The only thing I could kind of smell was like the alcohol in the perfume, because it's pretty strong. And then also when I went to clean the restroom up, you know, cleaning products are like very strong, so you gonna smell that. It makes you lightheaded and everything. Y'all, I didn't smell none of that. I was like, what the heck? Like, I really can't smell this bleach. And y'all know bleach is strong, and I couldn't smell the bleach. So trigger your nervous system. So that's another symptom. That these are two other symptoms that I did look up. It does kind of make you anxious. It can make you anxious, especially if you already have anxiety and depression. So I was feeling like a little sad and just kind of confused, like, I guess just not knowing, just of the unknown, I guess. Like, that's why I don't know. And plus I already struggle with like anxiety and depression sometimes, so it just kind of like made it worse a little bit. Now we're going to talk about how I basically recovered. I will be going to get retested Monday to make sure that the COVID is gone, which I know for a fact that it's gone, but you know, it's just best to get tested, so you know you be in the know. You know what I'm saying? I recovered is I stayed over with my friend. We quarantined together because we're both sick, and his mom took really good care of us. She gave us I didn't really take too much medicine, but I did take it like once or twice. I took my 1-a-day vitamins. I made sure that I stayed hydrated, guys. Any water will do, but make sure you get some good quality water with electrolytes, because you don't want to get dehydrated. I did make sure I drank a lot of fluids, and I made sure I ate all my meals, basically. And I made sure I ate a little bit healthier during this time, because it can help you recover a little faster. Vitamin C pills, take your vitamin C pills, vitamins, which also has vitamin C in it, NyQuil, Mucinex. That helps with like congestion and all. Y'all already know. I don't even have to say all that. But for the ones that don't know, it helps with like allergy symptoms, cold and flu symptoms. And that's pretty much all I did, and I let my body do the rest. Oh, another symptom that I had, I forgot to mention to you guys. I had to use the bathroom a lot. Not diarrhea, but I had to pee a lot. Like a lot. Like I was going to the bathroom like every 5 minutes. I guess that's another sign or symptom. I didn't see it too much. Like when I googled all the symptoms, I didn't really see that, but I think that is a symptom of COVID. So trying to make sure I'm not missing nothing. What else? Oh, okay, another symptom that my friend was having was body aches and pains. So I know that's another symptom. I can't really think of anything else. I think I let you guys know everything, how it all started, my symptoms, and how I recovered. So I think I'm gonna close this video out, and I hope it helped some of you guys out. I'm feeling good. It didn't really affect me too much. You know, it just really felt like I was dealing with like allergies or something. So everybody experience isn't the same. So I'm gonna close this video out. Thank you guys so much for watching, and make sure you wear your mask, wash your hands, stay 6 feet away, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you.